My girl, I haven't trusted women since I had an incident, a humiliating incident in about the 5th grade, which is coming out in therapy that I'm remembering.
5th grade?
Yeah, just a thing with trust. I know.
Can you share it, or is it you're still working through it?
Oh, it's not painful like on that level. It's just embarrassing. Like here's why I don't trust women.
Not the sticker bush story.
No.
Love the sticker.
I was in love when I was a boy. My little girlfriend's name was Jill, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. And, on wheels. And I had like a boy crush on her. We never even kissed. I remember she said like years later that my lips were too chapped. And I probably liked her more than she liked me. But I remember one day I went to her house and I didn't know this would happen. And my friend Andrew Cantor was there. And, we were all like in the same grade. And, Jill told me...
I can't wait to see this animated.
I know.
Every time Jimmy tells a story about his youth now, I see it in flash animation.
Just use his name Andrew. Don't use his last name. He might not like it. But Jill and Andrew were hanging out, and it's weird for me that they get there. I think I had to ask her, well, can I come over? And she was like, if I remember correctly. So I'm sitting there. I think we all went down to the basement, and then her and Andrew went upstairs to get something. And they were gone for a while. And I was such a stupid little Jimmy Norton just sitting in the basement. And I found out, like, years later, he told me that they were making out upstairs.
Oh, no.
See, the part of the story, though, that is a tiny detail for you, but amazes me. You say she didn't kiss you. I found out later it's because my lips were too chapped.
Yeah,
that means there was a conversation where you said, hey, years ago when you wouldn't kiss me, she's like, who's this? Jim Norton. You wouldn't kiss me. Jim Norton, why didn't you kiss me? Your lips were chapped, you fuck.
No. We were talking. Here's what happened. We were talking. I saw her years later. We saw each other briefly, and we were joking about different stuff. And she, I remember your lips were always chapped, so I kind of figured that's why.
Oh, so you put two and two together.
I didn't mention the kiss. I asked her for a kiss, and it was so awful the way I asked.
Oh, that's it.
What'd you do? What'd you say?
But I found out that her and Andrew were kissing upstairs, and he told me a couple years later in high school. Like this is like 6th grade, so 4 years later he told me, and I was in a rage. I didn't tell him.
4 years later, you were in a rage about that.
Oh my God!
Because I was felt so stupid for like having like this girl not known. But I asked
her and her fucking faggot Andrew.
Please, now it's easy for me to say because I've experienced trannies. But I was when I was in 6th grade or 5th grade. I asked her for a kiss, but I didn't know how to ask for a kiss. So this was the truth. I sat my father down. My fucking awful advice dad. I think he fucked one woman in his life, and I showed up. I said,
I'm not doing that again.
How do I kiss a girl? And he goes, walk over and ask her if you can smell her breath. And when she breathes in your face, lean in and kiss her. Which is almost an assault.
Kind of a sexual assault, yeah.
Oh, my God.
So I knew at that age that was awful. So Jill and I are standing by like this little creek in Hidden Lake, New Jersey.
The one she's in now?
Yes, the one she wound up in an hour later with fucking a rock with hair matted to her. Next to her.
Bloated out.
And she fucking...
Big puffy hands like Mickey Mouse.
That's true. Someone found her when fucking turtles ate half of her face. And I didn't know how to ask for a kiss because I couldn't just say it. So I was such a schlep. I was kicking the rocks. And I'm like, I want to ask you something. And she's like, what? I'm like, you know the name of my favorite band?
Oh God, hold on. I can't look at Jimmy now.
I can't either.
All right, I'm stuck.
Oh, Jim, that's
not looking at Jimmy.
That is so generous of you to share that. That's so beautiful that you tell everyone that. Because no one should know it. Oh, my God. You should have not told us, and you should have killed her so she couldn't tell nobody.
You know the name of my favorite band? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, well. And she just kind of blew it off and didn't answer.
She just wanted that to go away.
It was as I stood there with my cowlicked hair and my fucking chapped lips.
She silently says to herself, Jim, good luck living that down for the rest of your shit life. You enjoy the trannies that will not erase the memory.
So that's where I think my trust issues with women started once I learned that.
All right, let's go to Illinois. Ron, what's up?
Hey, O&A, how you guys doing?
What's up, man?
Good.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm listening to you guys talk about it.
Are you just going to walk up to your girlfriend and point at your Kiss shirt?
Is that how it's going to work?
Go.
But first I got to set up like a question for you. Okay, what? It's like awkward. We're both shuffling because she knows I'm going to want physical contact that she fucking finds repulsive.
Oh, God. She's looking at that stream going, oh, God.
Oh, here it comes.
God. You know my favorite band? I just kind of stood there waiting. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, well,
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately I do.
I think God died on that day. I think he watched that and went, something I made did that. I can't take it anymore.
Oh, I like the feeling of like embarrassment I get when you tell that story. It's like a weird, like a bad thing.
Yes.
It's like I'm a cutter, and I need like that awkward, horrid feeling I get when you tell that story.
Do you get embarrassed for me when I tell a story?
I feel visceral, like I feel physical.
Yeah, it's like this weird feeling I get.
Because I can relate to it, and it's awful.
Yeah, everybody was a kid did stupid shit.
But I mean,
like
as the day wore on and she didn't acknowledge it, I just was like, all right, I guess we're not gonna.
So you thought the day wore on, like you thought somewhere like 3 hours later she'd go,
Yeah.
I thought it was the Beatles, you dummy.
Yeah. Hey, they're waiting. We got a meeting. We got suits out there.
What?
So. Yeah, we got.